we will wrap up the show with our favorite bets for the Premier League this weekend. BJ, we'll go right back to you. What is your favorite EPL bet this weekend?
Arsenal Tottenham over 2.5 goals at even money. What you're getting here is you're getting the third and fourth best offenses since Antonio Conte took over at Tottenham. Tottenham averaging close to 2 expected goals per match, Arsenal around 1.9. You also have an Arsenal midfield that's completely depleted with Thomas Partey and El Neni off to Africa Cup of Nations, with Granit Xhaka out injured. They're going to potentially have to move Martin Odegaard back to a more central midfield position, but the emergence of Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal has completely revitalized them. He's scored 4 goals in his last 8 matches and has a 0.46 expected goal per 90-minute scoring rate. Tottenham, on the other hand, there hasn't been a match where they've been held under 1.5 expected goals since Conte took over. I love how both of these offenses are playing. This is a huge North London derby. Both teams have to go for this. I have 2.85 goals projected for it, so I love over 2.5 goals at even money.
For me, I will take Watford plus 255, traveling to Newcastle Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. And you got to just embrace the chaos with this Watford team. They give up a ton, but they do have the ability to create offense here and there, and they can find the back of the net. Very, very few of their games will feature either team with a 0. None of their games will feature Watford posting a 0. But this Newcastle defense is terrible, and I trust the Watford offense to be able to score at least once and then hopefully hold on. But I think you're looking at a team that should be able to punish a really, really bad defense here in a huge relegation battle. And there were some encouraging signs from Watford against Tottenham in their last Premier League match. They held Tottenham to 1 goal. And yeah, Tottenham created nearly two expected goals, but that was an improvement over what we've been seeing from the Hornets lately. So give me Watford, give me the Hornets in a good spot. I will always take plus 255 to go against this Newcastle team right now. They're terrible. Anthony, it's up to you to wrap up the show.
Norwich and Everton, both teams to score yes, is minus 120. You will not find a better spot to back Norwich than this one. At home, they've had an embarrassing run of matches lately. They've looked completely dead, but they have not scored in their last 5 matches, despite creating a little over 4 expected goals in those matches. When you think about it, Everton is getting a lot of their attacking pieces back, but their defense, especially away from home, has been very mediocre, especially when you consider their defense in even game states has been among one of the worst in the entire Premier League. They've also been one of the worst when they're playing with a lead in terms of expected goal difference and expected goals allowed. So I'm not expecting them to not score here. I think they will get 1 or 2, but I also think this is the time for Norwich to finally get on the board and cash a both teams to score ticket. It's a bit of a dead cat bounce spot, but I think the Canaries get on the board and keep this game somewhat competitive.
All right, that'll do it for this episode of Wondergoal. Hopefully we get all 10 of these Premier League games in this weekend, and then we will see you on the other side of the weekend on Monday morning to preview some makeup games, among other things. So for Anthony Dabbundo, BJ Cunningham, I'm Michael Leboff. Thank you for listening.